boys. Say hooray, say hooray. Friday, make noise. It's BIA, BIA, it's BIA. Say hooray, say hooray, say hooray. It's BIA, BIA. Say hooray, say hooray. Black art, black love, black joy. It's BIA, BIA. Improv with black girls, black boys. It's BIA.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh, hey, y'all.
Say hooray.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be a. Sorry.
No, you got turned off. 2 plays.
BIA.
You got quiet.
Black girls, black boys. Say hooray. Say hooray. Black joy. Friday, make noise. It's BIA. BIA. It's BIA. Say hooray. Say hooray. Say hooray. It's BIA. BIA. Say hooray. Say hooray. Black art, black love, black joy. BIA. BIA. Black girls, black. BIA.
All righty. I hear a little bit of an echo. Okay, I think it's gone. Tashika, where you at?
I'm sorry. I know I'm missing the cue. All that excitement.
It's you were ready. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. I love it. I love it.
Happy Friday. Happy Black Joy Friday.
Yes, feels good to be here.
It really does. I'm excited. I wish everybody could have heard the behind the scenes of the last 30 minutes because that was pure.
I'm okay that they won't. I'm okay.
You okay? Oh my God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wish it was being recorded.
Cut back to 30 minutes ago.
No. Elsa, wash me.
What's going on? What kind of milk is it?
Ow.
And scene.
This is the show for adults. If you didn't pick that up,
that is very wholesome entertainment we offer you guys tonight, and we're being sponsored by Watchtower. What we got going on tonight for Black Joy Friday?
We've got some really good stuff. We have 2 amazing teams tonight. The night is going to close with some fantastic musical improv from All Request Radio, making songs on the spot out of your suggestions. But first up, I am so excited to have one of my favorite improv teams of all time ever, formed in the pandemic and continuing into perpetuity. Today is actually the 1-year anniversary. I mean, not like to the day exactly, but approximately the 1-year anniversary of, you want to say it, Tashika?
International Players Club.
Woo, 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 woo. Can we get some music, Barry? Can we get the trap one?
Hooray. Say hooray.
Yay.
There we
go. This is over.
Yeah, this is the harder one.
Black Improv. Ready for your job. Black Improv. Ready for the ha-ha-ha.
Black Improv. Better be on your job. You better be Black Improv. Ready for the ha-ha-ha.
Elsa?
Yes. And thank you, Barry, for rolling with that, because I did not warn him. I was just like, oh, this is a good idea in this moment. Can you do that right now?
That is literally how you introduce Virtual World to IPC. You started out with your core group, and then it was like one by one, we all popped in. That is literally how IPC was introduced to the world 1 year ago.
That was a very special moment.
I remember getting a message at 5 o'clock in the morning from Stephanie, and it was awesome. Like, very long. Do you want to be a part of this? Because it's going to be great, and there's going to be all these people. I understand if you don't have time, and I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
That was great. So glad that it's one of the small beauties of the pandemics that it brought us all together to do this thing, and of course has created lasting friendships that will go on forever and forever and forever.
Ever and ever and ever.
Ever. So Stephanie, let's get started with the night, because these beautiful Black faces, and it's gonna be a solid night of Black joy and Black fun. So let's get it started.
So Alcee came up with some great questions to inspire our discussion. We haven't talked about this previously. We'll find what our answers are in this moment in this conversation, and we'll have some other questions as we go on too. Audience watching, feel free to chime in with your thoughts, your reactions, and we can incorporate those. But the first thing we're going to talk about is, what does your city need to do to celebrate Black joy? And we are all over the world in different places. Also, like, part of, I feel like, the interpretation of that is, what do you consider your city? Because my residence, I would not call my city. So take that as you will, friends. What does your city need to do to celebrate Black joy?
I was born in Gary, Indiana. So Black Joy would technically be them putting together my city the right way, the way that the city's supposed to be put together.
Right. Talk your
What
shit.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie.
So that means that you got actual businesses that are located there who hire local people who are living there. You know, people in the area. They ain't shipping people in from outskirts or other companies, other areas and organizations and such. Get it all homebred, get it all home paid, and everything stays in the squad.
So one important thing is, do not ship people in to any place.
Ever.
You don't
No shipping.
ship humans, Gary.
What is Gary's major thing?
Michael Jackson.
Shipping human beings, I think, is
Jackson
what
Five.
That's what it sounded
Used
like.
to be the steel mills,
Okay.
steel area, if you will. But then after the steel mill shut down, it ended up going the way of Cleveland and Detroit and a lot of those other industrial
Right,
cities
yeah.
and stuff. It's a smaller city outside of Chicago. And of course, the smaller cities outside the bigger cities sometimes be the craziest cities.
Oh,
Is that not where the Jacksons are from?
that's what I was gonna ask. Like,
Yes.
what's
Freddie
Jackson?
Gibbs, Big Dog Glenn Robinson.
Yeah.
It's a few rock stars who made it out.
Right.
What do are the Jacksons doing anything? Do they like plant the trees or anything in Gary?
It would be nice. It'd be real nice. You can't build up a steel mill no more, so I don't know how to, I don't know the math on that, but
They don't got like a
maybe we can start
community center or like a church or something, like a stage. They got a stage. They just build for everybody once a year, like
They have an open mic for people to come and
Come on now.
sing their song, do their
last
dance.
time I was there at the local gas station around the corner from where my grandma used to live, there was bullet holes in the gas station. So if there is a church,
Wow.
You still have
hopefully
family
that
there,
doesn't have
Dorian?
bullet holes in it.
You still have family there?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I bet
Dorian, I have a question. Do you guys have
Hmm.
trees where you are? Period.
No, but now in Minnesota, yes. In Gary, not many. Minnesota is
trees.
a lot more trees.
You're painting a picture. You really, I'm seeing Detroit in my head is what
Right.
I'm seeing.
You seen the old movie Original Gangsters back in the day, in the 90s?
I might have. Yeah.
Filmed in Gary.
Mhm.
There's
I'm
nothing
gonna
but
Google.
brick buildings and
Yeah.
concrete.
I admit I'm kind of stuck on the idea that the 90s is back in the day for you. That's
It is back in the day.
my back in the day extends a little bit further.
Velvet's like, that's not back.
Back in the day, that was last year. That was
But if we talking about communities, not to brag, but Baltimore, when we talk about Black joy is kind of an institution in Baltimore. Like Baltimore is a Black city, and we're very proud of being, especially I can speak to the artistic community. We all love on each other. There's overlap. There's no like competition, like, oh, you do this, you do, like we all come together. So what I'm saying is Baltimore is a utopia of Black joy. It really is. It's an amazing city to live in as an artist. Would you agree, Tashika?
Oh yeah, I would absolutely. It's one of the things I love about Baltimore. I'm not a native. I'm originally from, Charlotte, but I was drawn to Baltimore long before I got here. And it's the love that you feel when you walk around Baltimore, like she said, in the artistic community. it's major love in Baltimore.
What does
Yeah,
that look
it
like?
is.
Like, what does that love for Black art look like?
It's whenever there's a show, we will pack it out. When
Yeah, we support it.
we support it, we're buying, you know, promoting, always promoting. It's nothing for you to see Baltimore artists heavily support another artist, even if they don't like rock with them that heavy. They still want to make sure that everybody's eating in Baltimore.
That's absolutely true. And then, like, if you think about something like Improv was not that major in Baltimore, it's just like a sprinkling. And anytime we had a show and we called out to our friends in the community, we had standing. So we had the highest numbers for Saturday night shows. You know what I mean? Because people were like, oh, well, we got to go and support. So, I mean, they didn't sound like that. I don't want my friends to see me and think that that's how I, in a story.
Mary, she's doing me right now. She's doing a person to me. What you doing?
Right, I didn't have time to work out my character work, but we definitely get a lot of support. And it's vice versa. We support a lot of people.
Right.
So, yeah.
I've been to so much art where I'm looking at on the wall, like, what I'm looking at. But I'm here to support, you know.
I do not claim it as my city, but I can address Miami, having lived there for 10 years. They definitely need some big political changes for Black joy to flourish.
I believe that.
When there were major Black Lives Matter protests going on, all the politicians were condemning protesters for blocking highways. They passed laws in order to, you know, allow motorists to harm protesters in the roads and to make it more difficult. But now that the Palmetto is being blocked by the SOS Cuba protesters, and it's Latinx people doing the same thing that BLM protesters did, now politicians are supporting it and speaking out about their bravery, these same people. And don't get me wrong, I support the SOS Cuba protests, but the hypocrisy is so obvious that for the exact same action that they were condemning and making laws against, now they're like, oh, how brave, how courageous, when it's people that are our voter base and are part of our heritage.
They don't think we vote. They don't think we vote. Yeah.
It's just, it is insane to me how hard they are not even trying to hide the hypocrisy. It's the literal same action with different people that now is great. So I'm just like, blown.
Benign neglect policy is what it's called.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really, yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to keep a line of all. I mean, like, Gary, stop exporting human skills, goods, humanity. Baltimore, have Black folks support Black folk.
We do. I mean, we do that already. So
right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like that's the lessons I'm learning.
That's what it looks like. Okay.
Orlando,
Miami.
Cut the fuck-
Orlando's
Miami,
a
I'm
little.
sorry.
I don't know Orlando yet.
My bad.
Yeah.
Miami, cut the fuck shit politically. Stop hypocriting.
Right.
And treat BIPOC people the same way. I love the love and the energy and the support for Cuban people. Let's get that for Black folks too.
Right. Division. Yeah.
Oh, a quick question. The protests in Miami, because I haven't actually looked it up really. I've seen it. So are they protesting against like the Cuban government? Do you know what they're protesting?
The embargo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're protesting our embargo on Cuba? Oh, and they want us to lift it. Okay.
And generally protesting against the Cuban government in support of the protests happening in Cuba.
Right.
So that's a lot of it, is that people in Cuba are uprising to be like, we're not finna continue doing this dictatorship forever, like we had enough. So it's people rising up to support people in Cuba and wanting the US to support that as well. And we should.
Right.
We should all
Which is
be
also a part of
supporting
the
each other.
political stance, though, right? Like in terms of that hypocrisy, it's both that it's our voter base and like a potential source of future voters, and then some, right? There's a whole nation of folks they feel like they're supporting, whereas to support Black joy feels like you're supporting an idea. You don't feel like you're supporting Africa. You don't feel like you're supporting any African nation. You don't feel like you're supporting Haiti, even. Nor do you feel like you're supporting Georgia if you're supporting Black joy. You have
and
to
I sure don't feel like I'm supporting America.
You know what? Right? You have to actually genuinely feel like you care about Black people.
Yeah.
And that is hard when we're seen as a monolith, right? I think I'm here in St. Paul, Minneapolis is the same place, essentially. Uh, and the thing that frustrates me, I think that makes me so disappointed about the desire, the like outspoken desire, even amongst allies and folks, us for Black joy, has so many limitations on what it's supposed to look like. You know what I mean? So one thing I think, like I'd like to see, you want to talk about hypocrites? Like we got the Minneapolis mayor is up there. Like he is teaching a master class and being up his own ass. Like he's just seeing how far he could get his head in it and then going further. But I would love to see even that hypocrite, like give some of the support where he keeps bullshitting the support's going, right? Like he's hypocriting too hard on one way. Nobody believes you're a hypocrite yet. Throw some support back so that we can know you're on both sides of the fence. I still know you two-faced it, but we could use that money. We should have a whole ballroom, the way that man talks about it. You know what I mean? Like there should be Black joy stations every 7 blocks, the way he talk about it. Where you just
Not
get
one yet.
It's just like if you see a Black person walking by, you make him a cookie right then and there.
Is that the guy who got booed away from the George Floyd memorial?
Yeah.
I love Minneapolis. That's him.
Yeah.
I was so happy when that happened. It's like,
yeah,
F y'all,
right.
or F you idiot. So I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Milwaukee goes back and forth with Chicago. We're 90 minutes apart of being the most racially segregated cities in America. So that's one thing. Another thing is we are, I think we were voted, or not voted, but it was like statistically shown, this is the worst city in America for Black men, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
When was that?
Very recently, within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I have to look it up, but
No,
I mean,
I'm not testing.
I both hate statistics, but then there's also there's things to them sometimes, right? When you look at your sources, right? So gosh, I'll try to keep this short. So we traveled around the US a lot when I was younger. And I remember, so I lived in a suburb and then we moved to the city when I was like 7 or 8 years old, Milwaukee proper. And I remember going to school. So it was like all white to basically all Black, right? And I remember like knowing kids that were, first of all, terrified or scared to go to the south side of Milwaukee, or just like knowing people. And that wasn't a part of my reality just because my grandmother lived on the south side. So mostly the white people are on the south side and, you know, Black people are on the north side. And then I found out like there were people who had never left Wisconsin, had never left Milwaukee, like Black people. And that was also foreign to me. So to me, Black joy in my city would just be Black people feeling the freedom to be able to go anywhere they want to at any point in time without fear. So yeah.
I don't know if
Sadly,
it's
that sounds like
fear-based.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are people in Baltimore. My boo cakes works down. He's a teacher, and some of his students their grandparents, the mothers and fathers, and the children have never been outside of Baltimore proper. Like haven't even done county. I think one student said from stretch to stretch of the subway, and our subway is not that impressive. Like it's really like 8 stop, 10 stop subway. And I think that also comes down to travel. You have to have expendable income, and it has to be a priority. So even if it's like the want is almost like out of reach, not even just for safety, but for like, ooh, do I pay this bill or do I go to Ocean City? You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of, I wish that for people too. I wish that people had a lot of freedom to, they had a school in Baltimore where the kids went to a boarding school in Africa. I don't remember the country, but they would take the kids from here and and where they were, it was rural. So it was like they got a lot of outdoor, a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily get in Baltimore City. and the kids would come back. And one of the big things was the sense of unity and community and leadership that all these children came back and graduated with. I was just thinking, I mean, travel's an amazing thing for the spirit, for those who want to do it.
I want to go back to something that Elsa said that made me get my brain working, but these Black Joy stations, like I would love to see a Black Joy station in every city, but I want like Vaseline in my Black Joy station because sometimes I forget my Vaseline. I want to be able to just be able to stop my Black Joy station.
I'm ready.
And re-up on my
Let's all see this.
Let's make that a project. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Build it.
Is it a community-based tub of Vaseline or is it singular? Okay.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Step right up to the Black Joy station. We've got your Vaseline, we've got your cocoa butter, we've got your essential oils. Hello, sis.
Hi.
How are you today?
What's this? Oh, what's this?
Oh, this is anything your beautiful Black self desires.
Do you have cocoa butter?
Do I have cocoa butter? Yes, do I have cocoa butter? What do you think this is?
This is joy.
Yeah.
For me, I can take this.
Hey, Shoshana, my reparations didn't hit my debit card this week. Can you look it up and see?
That is so embarrassing. Excuse me. Oh, you know what they did? There was gonna be a Black Joy bonus, and somehow it just got a little mixed up, and so it's there you go. Check now.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, Black Joy bonus, and the groceries are just delivered this month free of charge. Sorry about that.
I am so glad this Black Joy station is here. I didn't know what to do.
Oh,
Hey. Just quick check-in. I got my 40 acres and a mule. Not quite sure what to feed the mule. Did not come with instructions.
Oh my God! You didn't get a regenerative farming guide?
No, I gave them some chips. Did not sit well on the stomach. Poor guy. Poor guy.
No, the mule actually will feed themselves just off the land.
Yeah.
And you don't have to till or anything. The mule will just graze, and that'll help your crops in the next season. Yeah, you're good.
You know what? Okay, I'm good to go. I'm good.
What kind of forever, sister?
Forever.
Was wondering if you had any African black soap. I keep rubbing with Irish Spring and sesame stuff, but it ain't really hitting right.
I am so sorry to hear that you have been soiling your beautiful melanin with Irish Spring soap.
It's detergent.
Is detergent. Not.
Feel so ashamed.
Look at me. It is not your fault.
Not my fault.
Tag out, Shoshana. Top of the morning to you. My name's McGillicuddy. I've heard you've been using Irish Spring.
Yes, after using the Springish Irish soap that was not actually made in the spring in Ireland, I found my skin dry and needed moisture.
All right, wonderful. Well, you see here that you used it 3 times. That means that you are officially an Irishman.
No, I don't even have the 1 drop.
Oh, no, wonderful. No, you have quite a few drops within you now. You have a long line of cabbage and potatoes in your Hey, gotta go.
Great kids, get in here. All of my children. Okay, great news. You know, mom went away for a while, went to Africa. I was stopped at this station, this Black Joy station, went back to Africa, grabbed my generational wealth, our generational wealth. And I brought back some extra for your friends, okay? So here you go. Here, take that. Everybody get what they're rightfully owed. And let's just be a happy family. Yes.
Do we get new names?
You sure do. You get to choose your name.
Did I miss the bag?
No. here you go. You get the bag and more. It's secured. Yes.
Now that I have my generational wealth, can I? What do I do with all these fucks I used to give about capitalism? Do you take them back now?
Yeah, you can just leave them right where the fuck they are.
New scene. All right, members of City Council, if you could come in. Gary, Indiana, we have money on the table for creating some Black joy. And so far, everyone, the count is 4-1 for a whole ballroom. I am shocked that's the way this went I didn't know that we as Black people loved a ballroom like that, but it appears that is the big one for Black joy in Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
You know, we discussed reenacting the scene from The Only Cinderella That Counts, and without a ballroom, I don't know how we're going to do that.
Interesting point.
We are trying to set the record for the biggest electric slide, and the ballroom is needed for that.
Did not think of that. What else? I've got to have more than 2 points.
Well, you know that we have the Valentine's Day world record setting Cupid shuffle coming up, where everyone's going to be dressed as Cupid as they do the shuffle. We will need the ballroom for that.
Anything else?
And I'm proposing that all high school and college graduations be held in that ballroom. We're going to live it up.
Okay, there we go.
Also, we've got a weave sew-in contest, and the applications are stacked. We're gonna have a lot of chairs, a lot of
and we can't use the church anymore. Is that what I'm hearing? The church is no longer an option. We've outgrown. Okay, I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna.
They shoot at the church. You know how they shoot? Them boys be shooting, the Jackson boys. They come back through town. They start shooting up everything. Just got the gas station. We can't have a church be getting shot up by no greasy face, nasty, hermit hair, angry Jackson coming back with all that money spent around.
All right. See, you done got Brother Alsa worked up. Calm down, Brother Alsa. Calm down.
Just saying.
Okay. Cut to when the Jackson 5 come home.
Hey, Tito, you see that over there?
Yeah, let's shoot it up, man.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Stick him up. Now beat it.
ABC, as easy as I'm shooting on 1, 2, 3.
Come on with that money now.
Come back to the meeting.
Come on.
Y'all should have been there. I mean, I wasn't there. I was younger myself, so I didn't look like me now, but it was awful.
They were shooting it up. Okay, so, honestly, I was really disappointed in the fact that we weren't going to go for the shea butter factory. I thought it would create a lot of jobs and a lot of joy, but if we really just want to put all our ducks in one basket and go for the whole ballroom, what would we name this ballroom? That is the important thing in the Black community. If there is going to be a ballroom, the name has to be just.
I thought we had settled on the Samuel L. Jackson Ballroom.
Love it.
I thought that's what we had said.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, duly noted. Should we invite him to the ribbon cutting? Because we have a little bit.
Y'all talking about him? You mean?
But no speeches.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You mean Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Cut to the ribbon cutting.
What is his name again?
Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm about to cut this motherfucking ribbon.
And cut back.
Who got some motherfucking simple?
Hey, it's me, the Jacksons, you bitch.
Who let these Jackson boys in here?
Sweet.
Oh, boy.
You're making
Receive
a
your
solid.
reparations package.
I did. I reviewed it, and you make a solid point that, maybe expecting to get an entire African nation was a little bit unreasonable. But I just feel like 40 acres is not enough.
Inflation. I'm sorry to have to tell everyone that inflation in the population has affected how many acres we can give out in this nation.
Well, you know, I
Nudge,
brought
nudge.
my attorney who has some things to say about that.
I have some things to say about that. So she was promised 40 acres and a mule, by the way, and an African nation on top of that. And her mule, by the way, is sick and has already died.
Did you feed it enough grass?
That's beside the point. You didn't give instructions on what to feed the mule, okay? So we're suing you for her African nation.
Okay, how about I give you a piece of Georgia? Any piece you want to.
I will take all of America and make it my African nation. It's my final offer.
I need to call my boss on this. Give me 1 minute here.
All right.
Hello.
Oh,
They want the whole thing.
I'll put you through to, hold on. No, this is the secretary. I'm going to put you through to your boss. Hold on.
Okay.
Just, oh, there they are. I'm going to get off the phone now. I'm not going to eavesdrop like I usually do. Okay.
Thank you, Charlene.
yes. You're calling?
You guys know this is a
Yeah.
video call, right? Charlene is still there. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I forgot about Zoom calls. Yes, I've been trying to negotiate, and they say they need the whole thing.
The whole, what, the whole thing? Like the whole piece of Georgia? You told them, you offered them the,
No,
hi, I know we're on a Zoom call. I authorized him to actually offer you part of Georgia. Is this not
Yeah,
acceptable?
no,
All of America or bust.
Yep.
I'm including the territories, Alaska. Don't skip on Hawaii. We're going to give it right back anyway.
Okay.
But
how about this?
we want it.
We give you like 3 mixtapes worth of trap music and a cha-cha slide.
I do have a lot of Drake, like unreleased Drake music that I could let out to be used for TikToks.
Look,
I mean,
I know that's a thing.
I have been wondering about that mixtape that he mentioned losing in Cabo. You're okay.
Let me-
Okay. You're right.
okay.
What?
So we'll take all of that as well as all of America.
Yep.
Don't you think
The
being a
mixtape
bit,
too.
I'm giving you all of Drake's unreleased music, okay? We've offered you a part of Georgia, okay? We can get you nothing but the best mule feed, so you'll never have another sick and dying mule.
It's
Okay.
already dead.
get
She
you a
got
whole new
attached to
mule.
it. It's a whole thing. It's a different case. She got attached to it. It's dead. She's been through counseling. We're suing you for that as well, by the way.
Cut to Drake's unreleased song about the African nation of Georgia.
It's a place that you may know, but you will never get to go. It's a place quite far from here. I call it African Georgia. African.
Hi, I'm Sally Struthers. And for $1.25, I'm still trying to help the little African babies, okay? I know you thought I had fallen off the face of the earth, but I didn't. I'm back. We gotta help Africa. We gotta help Africa, all right? And if we don't,
You're muted.
I know what I'm doing. I was trying to Sally. This was a whole bit actually. This is Rafiq. Hey everybody, I'm one of the Africans from way back with the fly on the eye. Just wanted to let y'all know. Sally takes all those dimes, but then Sally went to jail. We took everything. We took everything Sally had. We got her chain. She doesn't have a little African chain anymore. Everything. She thought she had Bitcoin. We took all your Bitcoin too. Sally. We live in this. I'm gonna turn the mic up, and I'm gonna dance because we're doing so good.
Tag out Elsa. Oh. It's me, your mother from the TV show that made you famous, all in the family.
Mom, I know you. You don't have to always introduce yourself when you come into the room.
I know, but people only know me for your father.
Mom, I was really trying to collect some more African coins. Okay, my account is low. Rafiki took all of my money. All right.
Oh, I'm so grateful. I thought you were going to say you were collecting more African children. I told you about that. We don't do that.
I gave them all back.
That's good. That is good. Now, let's just say that times have changed. I've been dead now for 10, 20, maybe 30 years. And I know that times are changing. You have to get with the new times.
That's why I cut my hair in this bob. That's what I did it for.
It looks so great. It looks so, just sit down to the piano with me. Come on, we'll bang out a song. We'll play a song. Okay.
I don't think that's the same, Mom, but okay, let's go ahead.
La da 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 da.
I just want Rafiki back.
La da da da.
He left me for another woman.
Wasn't Rafiki a child?
No, he
That's
was.
Rafiki. I'm grown as fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's go back to the living room.
I definitely thought I'll say had his shirt off at first.
Right, I did.
Okay. I was like, oh,
I
okay.
get a whole bunch of different clothes. I'm all sweaty with my closet.
I was like, it's this kind of show. Okay.
Is that why you were sweaty also?
Plus, my camera was off for a while.
Right.
Running. Mom, who's watching. Nothing else.
No emotions.
That was great.
Sally, I'm glad you could join us.
What has happened to Sally? I haven't heard from Sally in a while. I'm concerned.
He got pre-canceled, I'm pretty sure.
Probably still scraping them checks. You know, gotta be residuals in there somewhere. She ain't hit the bottom of the pot yet.
Right. A lot of those people who paid those 10 cents a day died, and then that money kept on 10 cents a day.
My gym teacher had a wall filled with those 10 cents a day kids. She was Black. It was filled. I didn't really think people donated. She had a whole wall of pictures.
I never met someone who did it. I know people who sent money to the Animal Humane thing where they'd get like.
I hate those commercials. I hate
Save the Tigers.
The slow music, the dog, the fly on its eye. Now it's the dog with the fly on the eye.
They got mange on the side, dog just be shaking. Just, oh man, it's been a rough day.
That fly gets a lot of work, goes from commercial to commercial, own trailer.
Presidential debates this year.
Right?
I want to know who that fly's manager is. I would really like to work like that.
He's booked and busy.
Booked and busy. And blessed. Booked, busy, and blessed.
That's why he's always rubbing his hands like this. Oh, I can't wait. Wait till I get on this one, boy.
Y'all eating over here at this picnic? Oh, let me get some of that.
Have y'all noticed the further we talk, the further back to Sheikah's wig is going? Like it just keeps sliding back a little bit.
Sally's scared.
Yo, could you keep that character for the rest of the? No, never mind.
I heard
that's something that should totally be at the Black Joy station. Like somebody will help you fix your wig.
Come on now.
I get it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because I know I've had some issues with wigs and nobody was there to help me.
I never can find one that fits my head. That's all. I'm done.
You gotta braid your hair up first.
My head's too big, is what I'm saying. Outside, I'm done. There was no more. And my head is too big for a wig. If you want me to spend more time on the subject,
that sounds like a Black Dr. Seuss book.
I say.
People were walking around just.
I can't
That is
weave
me.
without my weave, but my head is too big to wear this wig.
The truth. It's the truth.
I
10
can't wear
cents
it
a
in
day.
a house.
House? Nope.
I can't wear it with a mouse.
Nope. Nada.
Doesn't even match my blouse.
No.
What's her name, Tashika?
You know, I have not named these wigs. I have not.
Brenda. That's Brenda.
Brenda.
I was gonna sound like a Brenda or a Sheree.
Sheree.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Otis? The little boy is on. It's on Instagram. The little boy that he's in like suspenders and pants and he's holding a biscuit. And they're like, what is this child's name? Let me see if I can find it and show
Is
y'all
his name
Otis.
really Otis?
No, they're just like, what does his name have to be? And I've decided it has to be Otis. It can't be anything else.
I don't know if they make Otises no more.
I was just saying that the other day. Like, do they still name kids like Barbara and Brenda? Like, nobody names
Mabel. Have you met someone named
Lawrence.
Mabel in a while?
I met some Mabels. Yeah.
What are your grandmother's names, or what were they?
Lucille.
Lucille is my grandmother's name.
My grandmother's name is Gloria, and my first name is Gloria. And I rarely meet other Glorias, by the way.
And don't
Every
laugh,
time I
but my
do-
other grandmama's name is Anna Mae. Don't y'all laugh and don't make no jokes.
We have a lot of double. So there's Sally Mae in the family. There's a Lee Bell in the family. A Cora Bell in the family. We have a lot of double names. Maybe Edith.
Is this a specifically Black thing? Because I feel like it is where we match names
It's
together.
a country thing, I feel like, because
Two
you know,
names.
you
Yeah, it is
it'd be like a
country.
white girl named Brenda Jean type of, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Brittany
true.
Lou. You be
I
like
have a
Brittany
cousin-
Lou.
I have a cousin named Darubi, who is named for my grandpa David and my grandma Ruby. So his name is Darubi.
I think
Black
it's
people
pretty.
love
I
smashing
love that.
names.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Love smashing names together.
Oh,
One of my favorite names I think I ran across teaching was what was it? It was Njali. I think was
I
his
love
name or
that
something.
name.
You said Tijali?
Njali.
Njali or something, but it was a comment. But I thought it was so pretty. I really.
You know what we do too is Black
Like
people
if I
we
could have
turn
another kid, which I won't, I would have named it that.
we turn names backwards. So Samaj for
Samaj.
James,
Yeah.
Nivea for Heaven,
Nevea, yeah.
Nevea.
We need
Oh,
to-
Well, show of hands if you know a Nevea.
I know two.
I do.
Oh, no one knows.
And I know 3 Samajes, and they're all named after their dad, but the mamas didn't want to make them a junior, so they're all, reversed.
yeah.
I'm technically a junior, and I was very tempted. I didn't end up doing it. I was very tempted to make my youngest kid a double junior, and I'm like, which would make me a senior junior, which is why I wanted to do it. And I'm like, that's not enough of a reason to name, so back off.
That's the only reason, Velvet. That is the only reason.
Yeah.
You should have done it.
Why are you technically a junior?
Because I don't use that name, but when I was my baby name.
That's your baby name? Sorry, you know what? I got all in your business. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
Okay, but there was a period of time where I thought, trying on for myself, would I want to go around and be called Junior? And I remember seeing a comedian do a bit about we went to Junior's funeral and we learned his name for the first time, and it was like, oh yeah, because
That's
that
for real.
happens. Yeah,
that's for real.
Show of hands if you know a June bug.
I'd be mad at you.
I don't know a June bug.
Nobody knows a June bug?
Oh yeah, I know.
I know a June bug.
June
I'm
bug.
technically a junior. I got an uncle nicknamed Buster. No, yeah.
What about a
Boobies.
Bubba? Y'all got a Bubba?
I got a bunch of boobies.
No,
I got
that's
like
just
15
me.
different boobies.
Noah Booby.
I know a lot of boobies. Boo Man is a boobie. A DJ from here is booby. Mm-hmm.
Don't
He goes
ask.
by
I
Booby.
don't know why he goes by
It's
Booby. His
Junior.
name's Isaiah, but he go
The
by
name-
Booby.
It came from
Blue.
What about a Michi? Do you know a Michi?
I know.
No, I like Michi.
yeah. I know.
I know a big
Demetrius.
Meech.
Japanese American Michi.
Mm-hmm.
Both.
What's that?
I mean, I know a Michi, but she's not black.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, she's Japanese American. I think it's a Japanese name.
That is a gangster
It's a-
name.
I think for us it's short for Demetrius.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, the Demetriuses I knew was just Demetrius.
The Michi
And I'm
I knew
thinking
was
of
a
the
Michelle.
rapper. Oh.
What'd you say, Velvet?
The Mishi I knew was a Michelle. It's
That's
like
a cute
yeah, that's
nickname.
different.
went
Yeah.
from
Mishi.
Mish to Mishi, yeah.
Yeah.
And who's Big Meech? He's a rapper. That's what's his name?
Big Meat.
Rick Ross. They call
Rick
me
Ross.
Big
Thank
Meech.
you. They call me
Yeah.
Big Meech. Yeah.
No, but
Oh.
I knew that was.
I can't do it right. I don't have enough belly. Ooh, nope,
Oh.
it don't hit right.
It's a nose. So he's nasal. That's why it was.
What is the greatest rapper noise of all time? I'm sure there's like a real term for it, but just like the noise
Ad-lib.
that thank you, yeah. That the song's on, you're like, oh, it's that person.
Pusha T. Yuck. Like it's real gross. Whatever he's about to say is real gross, even though sometimes it's not like actually gross.
I used to like the I don't know, I'm so dating myself, but the Yin Yang Twins. Yeah, right? That was
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Jon.
Oh,
Lil
John.
Okay, my bad.
I think nobody could beat
trying to think.
Darkman X.
Oh yeah.
That's
Anybody
true.
beat that?
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Jay-Z does a breathing thing that I can't do, but it's like I can't. It just
He's
doesn't. I
coughing
can't do
too.
it.
If he's coughing and Rick Ross is sneezing the whole.
So
Allergy
I guess that rolls into the Jada Kiss.
We ready? We ready?
GX.
I'm ready.
Jay-Z has asthma. Way to go, Stephanie. Way to
Way to
go.
go.
Hope you feel
Got his
good.
puffer going.
She's on a roll tonight. She is on a roll.
You talking about your wig on a roll.
Okay, you guys can just go ahead and go into the studio. I'll start the track, and whenever you're ready. I know you have, your ad libs that you do up top. We'll just go right into the song once you're finished with your ad libs. I'll go ahead and start the track now. Okay.
Before you do, I have to make sure.
All right.
I mean, Big Nietzsche. I kill. I take my fingers out, put them in the grill. Kill it, grill it, kill it, flip it, spill it, blood, lick it, kill it.
Take that, 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 take that. That's the verse.
Okay, I'll stop it now. Wow. That was great. That was great. We'll pick up right where we left off. Yeah. Show.
Was he gonna get the beat back or?
Yeah. You ready? Okay, I'll drop it. There we go.
Michelle, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
I'll
You guys,
never
I'm
be
gonna step
that
out for
good.
1 sec. I'll be right back. You keep doing what you do. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah. I also people are sick. People are sick.
What you mean?
People are physically sick. I've had a lot of people from the studio call out because people got sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
So see, that's show style though. She gotta like get the fluids out.
Check out Michelle and Tashika and bring in Shoshana. I know for years I told you we didn't have a cure for your sinusitis that also doubled as a cold during certain seasons. But we have a cure. Are you interested in it now? I just wanted to, I know you've been dealing with these issues, rhinitis. I'm a doctor for years. So if you could just lean in and I'm gonna take care of that. You'll
Tag out
clear.
Shoshana. Tag out Shoshana. I'm sorry, what is it that you would do again?
I'm a doctor, as I said before, and I'd be happy to take care of that cough, ting-a-ling-a-ling thing in the back of your throat. There.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh shit.
dun, 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 dun.
Did you play that? Are you about?
No, I just have a wide array of famous patients. That's my patients, because I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. I have patients.
Michelle.
What's up?
Tag out Michelle.
Dr. Blue, we need another hit. Okay? Who you been talking to? I mean, what you been hearing? What the streets saying? Who
There's
coughing?
not enough B12 shots to keep me going. You're working me to the bone. I'm a
Look here,
doctor.
I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna give it to you, okay? Let's get it. Hold on. DeMarcus, get Dr. Blue that.
I need a rest. I'm tired. I'm not used to these late hours in a studio.
Yeah, we'll get you a rest. Hold on. Hey,
Here goes some Modos. Here goes some Modos.
Thank you. And we need some rest.
Yep.
Can you get some rest for Dr. Blue?
There's no rest with no dose.
No, I need cocaine. I'm a doctor. I don't do no dose. I don't do it.
Cut to the Dr. Blue's Patients Award ceremony with Dr. Blue way coked out.
Am I accepting the award or giving it? I don't know. I'm a doctor.
Speech. It's that coke.
Right. I'm sorry. Did someone say coke? I'm a doctor.
We want to thank you for infesting the community, keeping us high and doped on cocaine. You have inspired so many hits. You got a couple of records.
I love hits. I love them. I'm a doctor.
And we hope that you will continue to serve the community. If Dr. Blue, your eyelids are severely dilated. Does anyone here have some narcopan that she can, here, just take oh my goodness, she is popping her eyeball out, people.
Oh my God.
That's amazing though.
Wow. I need some of that.
She has a vial of cocaine behind her eye. That's impressive.
Look, I just wanted to say thank you all for being here. If we could just, you patients have been amazing. You're my patients, right? Are you my patients?
Yes, we're your patients.
Nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to thank you. I never saw myself getting in the music industry. And now that I'm a successful musician, I'm going to hang up the stethoscope because I'm a doctor.
And scene. All right. What a wild ride. Everybody come back on camera. Thank you so much for watching along at home or work or wherever you happen to be. We are the International Players Club. Hopefully you'll be seeing more of us next season. Let's take a minute for folks to tell you who they are and where you can find them. I'm going to start with Velvet because Velvet has another show coming up after this, and then we can go around however.
Hey everyone, you will see me in just a few minutes in the next show, but you can also catch me with Black Improv Alliance and at thevelvetduke.com.
Holla.
Yay. Hi guys, I'm Tashika Campbell out of Baltimore, Maryland, and you can find me performing with Cakewalk. You can find Cakewalk on Cakewalk Comedy on Instagram. Book us for your shows and buy t-shirts and shit. And that's it. That's all I got.
We have a show coming up, Block Party. We have an amazing guest, the director for Children of Paris, and we have the Newlywed Game with amazing gifts. With gifts and
we never have gifts.
I mean, the gift is the show itself, is what I'm saying. And please come through. We'd love that.
Where and how can people find that, Blue?
First Friday on Highwire or Highwire YouTube channel or on Facebook Black Improv Alliance page. Either way, you'll get there.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I'm Alce Bruno, and I'm doing a show. This is all just a precursor so that y'all can accept what Shoshana says. My bad. I didn't mean to talk at the same time. I'm doing a show with the Unpronounceables at Huge Theater in person tomorrow night. And then you won't ever see me again. I'm gonna keep hiding. What? You won't see me in person, is what I mean. I'm just gonna yeah, I'm gonna be alive. I'll be alive.
Okay, that's important.
Amen. But also, I really am. I'm working on some community events. So if you're in the cities around George Floyd Square and the like, and you need to see some stuff happen and you need some joy, be on the lookout for their open mic. It's certainly on the first Monday of the month, but I can't remember if it's more than that. I know it's certainly that first Monday though. Anyway. All the other things I'm doing are conjectural, so I don't want to give you their dates yet. But definitely, if you can get a flight to Minneapolis and come to Huge Theater, you will see me in person.
No. And with no further ado, I'm Shoshana. You can see me perhaps at Huge Theater, Minneapolis as well. Not tomorrow night, unless I'm in the audience. You can see me probably at some of these community events that Alce and friends are putting on. And I'm on Facebook. I don't know, sometimes. So there you go. There you go. Thank you very much.
I'm Michelle Gilliam. You can find me on the social medias. Get excited or improvmke.com and WG Improv School and teaching and being around random schools and places. Get excited.
I'm Dorian here in Minneapolis. Oh, nope, you go ahead.
I'm Camilla. You can find me performing with IPC and DIA. I'm doing another show, which will be an interview. And I already know the folks who I want to ask to be in it, and they may or may not be in this room. They're in this room. I just haven't asked them yet. I don't have a date for the next one, but it'll be within the next couple of weeks. And I'll be hitting up some inboxes soon. And you can find me on social media, Camilla Camille. But if you add me there, just be prepared for a lot of conversations with my 11-year-old about whether or not I should let him watch anime.
Very good. Very good content.
Mostly what my page is.
I have a question. So every time, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, just real quick. Every time someone says you can find me, who else says in the club? Whenever someone says you can find me, like in my head, I'm like in the club. Okay, go ahead, Dorian.
Off above, you know. But my name is Dorian. You can catch me when you catch me. Chances are it'll be on Facebook, except I only really use the Messenger, so I guess it's that part of it. Black Improv Alliance International Players Club. We're usually performing with the Hideout Theater, not Hideout Theater. Sorry about that. Highwire Theater. That's the proper H word there. And it ends up being Fridays, most Fridays, if you will. Other than that, you will be catching me at Huge Theater or wherever you catch me.
All right. Let's take a quick screenshot, which I'll do one here, but also if we just pose for a couple seconds, it'll mean that we can do it later too, since this is a live video. So let's do a couple of poses. 1, 2, 3. Another one. Another one. And one more. Awesome.
Hey.
I am Stephanie Ray, Executive Director of Black Improv Alliance. You can find me with the Black Improv Alliance basically all the time. Thank you so much, friends, for coming and doing this. What a joy to play with you all again. And I hope we'll do it all again soon. We are the International Players Club. Stay tuned for more amazing stuff on Black Joy Fridays. And with that said, that concludes the first half of our evening. All of that fantastic, brilliant Black Joy. We are now moving into even more good stuff for you, and I'm going to introduce Velvet Wells to tell you all about that.
Hey everybody, this is All Request Radio. Let's get some music behind me. Yes. Oh, that sure sounds good. We're going to be in Black excellence all around the world. Over the next hour, we're going to play all of your requests. Of course, they're going to be made-up songs, copyrighted, etc., etc. All of the DJs are going to turn on their cameras now. Whoever's in the room going to be a DJ. Stick around. We'll see you soon. We have DJ MC Pizzle, DJ Anye. Who else do we got? We have DJ Camille coming in. We'll find out. Nice. And of course, I am DJ Velvet Painting. Here I am, here I am, here I am again. Oh, you know, my weakness is tech. Turn this music down. Let me do my check-in. Hey, everybody, how are you all here in the room? How y'all doing?
Man, we're doing good, doing good. Just finished another episode of Downton Abbey.
I've never seen it. I don't think in full.
I cannot even.
Good things about it, but
the only thing I get stuck on the Downton. I want to say downtown, and like I just get stuck there. And even just trying to look it up, it's like, what is the downtown? What? Anyway.
You know what? I had to correct myself in my mind to say it correctly because I've always said downtown. I kid you not, until yesterday. And then I looked at the words and I said, no, that's not downtown. Oni.
So what was it that helped you change your mind and like get the downtown out of there, go to the burbs?
Well, my sister said, oh, you know it's not downtown, it's Downton. And I was like, oh.
okay, I'm sorry. I was just watching the show.
Well, I'm glad that you have that content to enjoy. I don't know that joy blasts Black excellence around the same level that this show does.
Exactly. That's why I'm here today, because I was getting drained, to be honest. I was like, I need Blackness in my life because I don't see none in this show. So.
Well, here at 99.5 FM WBIA, we are going to get you energized again. We'll give you news, weather, and sports, of course. But we are here primarily for your song requests. But before we do that, we spend a lot of time on Downton Abbey. Oh, any other personal updates before we get going? MC Pizzle, Camilla, any updates?
No updates for me really. We could talk a little bit about Lovecraft Country and how they were nominated for like 18 Emmys, which is
that's right,
good.
they were
nice.
Also, never saw it.
Now that one I've seen. Yeah. That one is that one actually addresses the colonial horrors right on. Another show that does that is a Black Lady Sketch Show, also nominated for multiple Emmys. MC Pizzle, have you seen that show?
I've seen some of that show.
That's more than none. We are making our way up. We're making our way up the charts. Speaking of, this is my way of segueing into the first song, which is also one of those songs that it's been a silent hit this summer. It started under the charts, and it was "There Ain't No Diner Like a New York Diner." Now this song, it's, you wake up in the morning, you have songs in your head, and this song calls Mos Def to the stage, definitely. Like you wake up and you have this song in your head. There ain't no diner like a New York diner. And let's talk about this song. As I said, it's a silent hit. It's currently sitting at number 25, which when you're going from a chart of 100 and you're making your way up that high, that's pretty good.
You know, this song reminds me a lot of Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got when you say it with a certain cadence, but it's not like that at all. A lot, not like a 70s funk vibe, just completely different altogether.
Yeah, very bluesy.
Yeah,
Definitely
anything
felt
else?
hungry. I definitely felt hungry after listening. I always, it reminds me of, that your favorite spot that you always go to, the diner, and ordering. I don't know about you guys, but I always order, pancakes, that stack of pancakes at my diner, and it's just, it's New York City. I mean, the song's speaking the truth. Ain't no diner like a New York City diner.
And if you haven't heard this song before, you are going to hear it right now here on WBIA 99.5 FM. Ain't no diner like a New York diner.
Yeah, I want some green eggs and ham. Add a little bacon too. Thank you. Just sitting here in my diner, my favorite diner, New York City. Ain't no diner like New York City diner. Ain't nothing better than New York City diner. All of the hustle and the bustle, all of the people talking. There's no conversation better than what's being held in New York City's diner. Ain't no connection better than what you get in New York City's diner. All the people and the conversation and the food are filling to me in New York City. Ain't no diner better than New York City.
It's not a bop, right? But it calls out to your heart.
It
does.
It actually was my wedding song. That's why when I heard that was coming up, I ran to the stage because it just I met my husband in a New York City diner actually, and we did our first dance to that song, and it really it took me back to that place of just falling in love all over again. Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
That is really beautiful, and happy 3rd anniversary to you and your partner. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
This is the song that I requested at your wedding, and so it goes back a little bit. This is Egg Rolls and Tiny Dinos. It has a silly name, but it's infectious and it's fun and it's upbeat. And let's talk a little bit about the band that made this. It's a duo band, and this isn't their first time on our charts, but this is one of my favorites, so I'm glad that it got requested. Egg Rolls and Tiny Dinos.
Yeah, what people don't realize is Tiny Dinos, they're really talking about fruit snacks, not like miniature diorama dinos, but more so edible, sweet cherry, grape orange dinos.
I really love the way that it's a kid-friendly bop. You know what I mean? Like it's not for kids, but when it comes on and my son is in the car with me, I don't have to quick switch it off. We can both sing along.
Absolutely. Let's get to it right now. This is Egg rolls and tiny dinos.
Egg rolls and tiny dinos. You can find them in my fridge. Egg rolls and tiny dinos. That's just the way I live.
Not fried rice or broccoli and beef. Not two chicken or orange beef. I want my egg rolls, not my spring rolls. I need egg rolls.
Egg roll with me. Egg roll with me. Let's go with me. Egg roll with me. I eat an egg roll, then I need something sweet. Just something small, something to eat. I don't want something too heavy or big. Yeah, fruit snacks is what I did.
I like the off-brand kind, not the name brand kind. No mods for me, everything's just fine. Generics where I'm at because you know that's what I need. Tiny dinos for me, all day, every day. All day, every day, tiny dinos. Orange, red, blue, grape, I don't care. As long as it's in my mouth and I'm chewing it, it's so great, no need for nothing else. Egg rolls and tiny dinos. Egg rolls and tiny dinos.
Egg roll with it. Tiny dino, tiny dino, tiny dinos.
Egg rolls and tiny dinos. Oh man, I love that. You know how you have, as you said before, like you have media that's both for the adults and for the kids, and I love how those two words that before we all knew what tiny dinos and egg rolls were. So I love that we can now kind of nod at each other when we say it, and we know what we mean, and the kids are all like, I want a snack too, and it's like, yep. Anyway, I'm just saying what the song already said. That's how much I enjoy it. Let's do a quick cutaway for some news, weather, and sports, and then we'll get into some more requests.
All right. So for today, in terms of weather, you know what? Stay inside. Actually, I know we've been inside for quite a while, but this heat wave is crazy. I mean, you can cook an omelet on the street, so you probably shouldn't be on it.
Foreign correspondent reporting live from Buckingham Palace for the football finals. We have seen some remarkable changes in the culture recently. England has risen up to stand against racism in football, and we're very excited to see the changes that are happening to support our Black football players. Thank you. I wear a tiara because I'm British.
Also from England, Boris Johnson has stepped down as Prime Minister, both for his remarks that were, of course, unbecoming of a gentleman or of a human being, and to replace him, we actually have somebody who was born in the Americas, who's decided, as much as they stepped away from the royalty, they have decided. I'll just cut right to it. Meghan Markle has agreed to be the Prime Minister of England. We are all so happy to see this change, and to hear a little bit from her. We have a little bit of an audio clip.
Hello, my name is Meghan Markle.
That was all of the audio clip that we could have, unfortunately. We are so glad that we got it. And now back to WBIA 99.5. All right, we're now back to I adore you, DJ Cam. It was there. We're back with our request, and this song has both been at #1 many times on the charts, and then also has like gone out of favor really quick. People either love or hate this song. It's called Band of Two, and it actually is from the Band of Two. Autobiographical songs don't necessarily hit with everybody. DJ Cam, what do you want to say about this?
I just really like how, like you said, people either love it or hate it. Because the little known fact behind the Band of Two is, and this is kind of why some people hate it. It used to be a band of three, and it really aggravated people because they were like, "There's three of you, like it's a trio. Why do you call yourself a band of two?" But they made some good music then. You know what I mean? But as they did move over to actually a two-person band, I feel like their music changed, and people either really love it or they really hate it. I kind of miss when they were a trio, calling themselves Band of Two, like they were trolling.
And DJ Anya, you're one of these people who hates this song. You want to tell us a little bit about why you hate it so much?
Well, I hated it because they used to be the Band of Three. And, the way that they kicked out their third member was absolutely ridiculous. They didn't even tell her. They didn't even tell her. All of a sudden, she found out when the song dropped.
In fact, she was in the studio, and the video that they have is the three of them on there, and she don't get a word in.
Not a word. She was trying. She kept coming in, and they just cut her off and said, "We a Band of Two." And I was like, you know what? I don't like this song. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did request it.
It was very Destiny's Child, and it was giving a lot of Destiny's Child when they cut, Sarah.
This is Band of Two with the original lineup.
Band of Two, Band of Two. It's just me and you. Now we're a band of two.
I don't like you, boo. You don't get no words to speak. This is just you and me, not Stephanie. Stephanie can go somewhere I don't care. She acts like she all there, but I don't care. Listen. It's just me and you. We're a band of two. We're a band of two. DJ Moss, we're a band of two. We're a band of two.
Plot twist. I did not expect this. I thought the Band of Two was me and you.
It is. The other one, MC Pizzle, I don't care about.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, Band of Two, you know what to do. It'll just be me and you. Band of Three is what we used to be, but
we ain't there no more. We're Band of Two.
We're letting you know in this song. Maybe that's a little bit wrong, but we didn't really get along, so Band of Two. El grupo de dos.
Not three, but two.
Wow. And in the history of music, you often have these response songs, and there was a response song that came out of the Band of Two, and it wasn't officially it wasn't requested, but I think that we should hear Kleptotherm Kleptotherm was this, and she just laid into those two and a few other people. And if I remember the song correct, because it's been a while, there were some cameos that came into this song as well. So while it was her revenge song, other people had some things to say too, right?
Yeah, I just thought Kleptotherm was such a cool title because it was like klepto was about her feelings of having that opportunity stolen, and therm because she was really turning up the heat and not going to just take it, but addressing the real beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was brave. I mean, any kind of revenge song or like mixtape rap battle is a brave one. And the people didn't know that they could rap, and I thought that they could rap, and it worked really well in this song.
Well, let's hear this revenge song with the rap and some cameos from some famous friends. Here we go.
What? Check it. Kleptotherm in my own. Kleptotherm on my own. Yo, Kleptotherm. Yo, Kleptotherm. Yo, Kleptotherm. Yo.
Hey, so I had to jump on the beat because I heard how they beat my friend over there. That was it too. MC Sizzle, she is Sizzle. She's everything, and how could they kick her out in a video? That was a cool though, and I'm here to say that's whack, yo. That was whack, yo, and I'm here, yo. Yeah.
Kleptotherm. Yeah. DJ Cammy, Kleptotherm. Yeah. DJ Cammy, Kleptotherm. Yeah. DJ Cammy, Kleptotherm.
Kleptotherm. They like worms in your brain. They like germs on your hands. Watch them. Got COVID. It's a panini. And I'm here for my friends.
Kleptotherm, band of two, who are you? On Ye and DJ Mostaf. What? No one even wants you on their shelf. No, I'm the new hit one. Yeah, this is a burn song. Yeah, you're gonna regret this. All your fans, and it's so hectic. I'm gonna sell out all the crowds. I'm gonna be in the clouds. Just me and my crew with Klepto and DJ Cammy too. Kleptotherm. Kleptotherm. What? Kleptotherm. Kleptotherm.
With a rap battle, man, you tripping. And you don't understand how this game goes. I'm the man and the woman and everything. You can't just be wilding on stage and getting rid of people on a video. That was wrong, but we gon' bust it out.
Kleptotherm. Kleptotherm. You'll regret this, yeah. You'll hear this internet news, yeah. It's so dangerous, yo, to kick a girl group and play her to the road. How dare you put me on the street? How am I supposed to eat? Every day I just sit and cry, but it's okay because one day you'll die and then you'll die into the ground. Plants will come out the mound. Every day you will wish that you had Kleptotherm. 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 I really miss you.
Oh, Kleptotherm. But I mean, it gets you going. It gets your heart going, and you definitely. I mean, we're on her side, and I'm very glad that revenge song got made. Some call out. Now, as it turns out, neither are really working during the pandemic. They're seeking some remediation, some reconciliation between them. I'm truly hoping that they can work something out, and even if they don't go back to being the band of three, that we can hear some more music from them. I'm ready for it. I know people are ready to hear it, especially with the rapping element. I want to hear the rapping element. Oh. All right, well, moving on through our list. This one is from Road Rage to Road Love. Road Rage to Road Love. DJ Anya, what do you think of this?
You know, it's about a tumultuous relationship. We've all been there, right? So it's just like really, it was about a relationship that took place on the road, and then they somehow was able to find love through all of that. And I just think, you know, it was like the Titanic. It should have been as great as that song on the Titanic, because it was just magnificent.
Mm. How about you, DJ Mostef? Any thoughts on this song?
You know, I really appreciated that we got to hear both perspectives. You know, this duet between lovers, where almost like a movie, we got to follow how, due to miscommunication, they really started from a place of real conflict and discovered that ultimately they were meant to be together.
Let's hear this song. This is WBIA 99.5 FM, from Road Rage to Road Love. I know it's hard to believe, 'cause you get me so angry. I want to be by your side every night and day, but there are things you do that driving me away. I want you to go, I want you to stay, I want to hear what you have to say.
You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. This is road rage to road love. I don't see how it gonna get like that. Road rage to road love. I don't see how we gonna make it back. Road rage to road love.
You want me to fight all day and night? I'm going to shut up. No, you're absolutely right.
That's right. I am completely right. Pay attention to the road. You drive me crazy.
That's where you wanted to go.
I didn't say to go that way.
You're a backseat driver by my side. My love, I don't want to hide. I don't want it to die. I want us to make love tonight. I want us to be all right. Come on, we should be tight. What do you say? Can we do it one night?
Maybe one night we can do it all right.
The road rage.
One night.
From road rage to road love. Road rage to road love.
Road rage to road love.
Watch where I'm going.
Road rage to road love.
You just keep repeating the same argument again and again. I'm trying to move us forward faster, to make the argument end.
Don't you think I want the same thing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You're not telling me what could change, where we're going. It's so strange.
Follow the map. It's right there. It's clear as day.
That was Road Rage to Road Love. You know, if only relationships truly had a roadmap, I think that they're...
they could have been like in a much better place, but
Yeah, very sad. Even though it was a driving beat, it was sad song. But not the only ones who enjoy that song. Thank you very much for having requested it. That one was from Kurt. Thank you very much, Kurt. We have more songs. We're about halfway through, and I'm very glad that you have joined us here for All Request Radio. Our next song was on the list is "I Want to Wear Your Pants 'Cause I Love You." People have different love languages. Love languages around the world. My love language is following up, right? Not following me. Don't be a stalker. Following up, following through. Any other love languages here in the room?
Gifts.
Gifts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about expensive presents. It's about knowing that while I wasn't with you, you were thinking about me. So it might be a keychain from the dollar store that, is a duck because we fed ducks in the park on our first date. Just like I can look at it and remember, okay, this person's not with me, but I'm on their mind.
Yeah, right. How about you, DJ MC Pizzle? Love languages? You're on mute.
It's ironic because I love hearing affirmations. I want to be told wonderful things about myself.
Right. And this song, "I Want to Wear Your Pants 'Cause I Love You," kind of incorporates all the things that we were saying about it. It's about being appreciated, having attention paid, remembering the small things, and also, as it turns out, being the same size. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, it feels right. So "I Want to Wear Your Pants 'Cause I Love You." This song was actually a blockbuster last summer. I forget the name of the movie that it was attached to. Does anybody remember what movie that was?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Dirty Sweater.
Oh, Dirty Sweater, right? Yeah, well, there's a movie that probably won't age well, but last summer, blockbuster, and this song was a breakout song from it. Let's hear it now. This is "I Want to Wear Your Pants 'Cause I Love You."
I've always looked up to you. You have such great style. You have the charisma. You have the great smile. And so when I see you, I just want to be like you. I know that it annoys you when I borrow your clothes like I do. I just wanna wear your pants 'cause I love you.
Just wanna wear your pants 'cause I love you. And I understand because you're my roommate. And when you decided to live with me, I said you could wear anything. You could borrow anything. Consider it a gift from me to you. I wanna wear your pants 'cause I love you.
I wanna wear your pants 'cause I love you. It's just like that movie about the sisterhood. When I slide on your pants, it makes me feel so good. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, yeah, yeah.
I want to wear your pants, not in a creepy way 'cause I love you. Not in a creepy way 'cause you're my roommate. Not in a creepy way because we're the same size in pants.
WBIA 99.5 FM. All request radio. That was I Want to Wear Your Pants Because I Love You. I love, both, that showing of affection, but also being mindful of boundaries and like, I'm not in a creepy way. Like, just so you know, this is platonic, but I love you and I want to, yeah, I love it. Love it. We have time for a few more songs. So I'm just going to power through them. We're going to power through them. My love is like an old sneaker. Now, this wasn't meant to be some kind of theme going on, but clothes, wearing clothes, we're having metaphors for what love is like. Sneakers. Anybody else still have their first pair of sneakers? I do. I don't wear it all the time. I don't want my first ones. I was a little baby. My mom kept them. We bronzed. Anyway, this is a story nobody wants to hear. But old sneakers, you have this fondness for them, and it makes sense that that this band just poured it all out into this song. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like
really loved this song when it was out because I actually met my ex-husband at a shoe store. We both worked there. And so I still have that pair of sneakers. I also have 2 children from that. But it's the sneakers. I love the kids too, but I kept the sneakers. I kept the kids.
I thank you for that clarification. Appreciate that, DJ Kami. We were about to have to call child services, I think. But yeah, hold on. This is My Love is Like an Old Sneaker. Love it. Hold on to the old days. Cause it's the only way. Don't matter what the other people say. Here we go. I know that you think that I'm a creeper, but I just love you like my old sneakers. I treat you with a whole bunch of respect. I ain't laced you up. I never do that yet. No. I want to keep you not on no shelf. I want to respect every part of yourself. Cause I see you got so much style. I want to hold on for a while. Come on, my child.
When I met you at this shoe store, I had no idea what was in store. I had no idea that like 5 years later we'd be married with 2 kids. And I'd still be carrying the sneakers. Sometimes I have female cleaners. Because I walk in them. And so they kind of get stinky like you do. But I love you. I love your smell. That's why I keep the sneakers. I keep them right and tight. Sometimes I put them in a box in the closet and I just concentrate on them all night because you're never home. But I digress.
I know that it is really tough, but unlike them, I don't want to scoff. I want to make sure even when it's rough, that we keep it clean, that we keep it enough. Let me know what I can do other than being home more for you. Because I can do that too. I want to see this through because my love is like the old sneakers in our room.
You know what I really love about the sneakers that I keep in the closet? Like you, they keep my foot right, and I'm gonna keep them forever. Like the kids that I had when I was wearing the sneakers with you. They happy memories. And I love to see that they don't have stuff. Even though we've been through stuff, it's still there. I'm looking at them in the closet right now. And I love you right now. I can't believe
And I love you right now.
I love you right now.
That was My Love Is Like an Old Sneaker. And that was another song. We had a song earlier on that was a duet at different points of view. I kind of feel like if there was a theme tonight, getting to hear those different perspectives and how people come together even when things are tense. I'm appreciating that. Not all of our shows have an overarching theme, but this one, it feels like it does. And speaking of getting through it, let's do a quick cut over to weather, and then we'll come back with a few more songs before we wrap up for the night.
It's still hot. That's all for the weather. Yeah, get your fan, your AC, do something. Maybe invest in an igloo or ice box. It's hot.
If you're in the Ottawa, Barrie, Toronto, all of Ontario, we're still under a severe tornado watch. So unless you're planning to go to Oz this weekend, we recommend that you stay in place, shelter in place. And in fact, if you haven't been vaccinated, do that anyway. That doesn't come from our government. Our government doesn't care if you're vaccinated or not, as long as it doesn't impact the bottom line for this is weather, not economy. That's it for Toronto.
In national news, Germany and Belgium are a bit underwater. Tides are rising, boats are sinking. Get to Highland if you can. Highland.
In breaking news, Meghan Markle has a comment on the weather. We have a brief audio clip from Meghan Markle.
Hello, my name is Meghan Markle.
That's the clip. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. This is WBIA 99.5 FM, and we have, as I said, we have a few more songs coming up. This one just released 2 months ago, just in the spring. Once Was More Than Enough. Let's talk about this song. There's been a buzz here in the office.
I love this song. I think it's a tell-all song to people who are like, ugh, I should have stayed in it once and get out. Not twice if you like it, once and get out. So personal.
Wow. I feel like you were really affected by this song. DJ.
I mean, I am. I don't understand why people don't think that just one time is good enough. And it's really an anthem for people that want to try things. It's okay to try and to dream, but you just got to try it once. No repeat mistakes.
No repeat mistakes. This once was more than enough. Here on WBIA 99.5 FM.
Once you break down, get out of town. One time is all you need. It's more than enough. No repeat mistakes. Live your life the best way. Once was more than enough. Once was more than enough. Once was more.
I drive a car one. That was more than enough. Because when my car broke down, I ain't see nobody around. I was stranded for 3 days. Stuck on the highway. There's nowhere to go. And that's why I say, once is more than enough. Once is more than enough.
Who cares what others say about you? Who cares? They're living their life without you. Once is more than enough. Don't make the same mistakes. Once is more than enough. Don't make the same mistakes. Tramp stamp, more than enough. Children, more than enough.
Don't try it again.
Baby daddies, more than enough. Baby mamas, more than enough. Divorce, more than enough. Dancing on a table with your shirt off and a shot of a tequila, more than enough.
Once is more than enough. Don't try it again. Once is more than enough. Once is more than enough.
Just behind the scenes about that song was the reason that the lead singer ended up stopping singing at near the end. She actually got arrested for the dancing on the table topless from a shot of tequila, because it wasn't her tequila either. So it was definitely, that's another. I'm sure there's a sequel song in there somewhere, but we're not playing it tonight because once was more than enough. This next song is. We had some songs that were about the bands, and this one is another one. This song, autobiographical, world famous in my hometown. There's nothing wrong with that. That people get down on one-hit wonders, like who wants to be that? But those one-hit wonders work really hard to even get one hit that a whole bunch of people never did. So this song is somewhere in between of being that nobody knows to being world famous in your hometown. DJ Cammy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I love the song. I'm a major proponent of being a big fish in a small pond. So I feel like those people who, are world famous only in their hometown, even though it seems like, kind of oxymoron to be world famous, a hometown, it's a thing. And I feel like they should get more attention. So I love it. It's like my own personal, mantra.
Yeah. DJ on yesterday we were talking about this song, and you know how when you're talking about things and then suddenly ads show up on your phone and you start seeing. So I feel like this request, somebody out there, their ears were buzzing. They're like, oh, I also want that. I want to hear this song. But you were talking about it in the office yesterday, and you brought up some trivia that I hadn't heard before about the band.
Well, yeah, I did, because I actually found that out recently myself, and I was so shocked and surprised that, that the writer of it, he was actually, going through a rough time in his life and everything, and he got into like this, bad car accident when he came up with this song. So he, for a while, he was in a coma, and all he kept thinking about was his hometown. So, yeah.
Well, let's hear this song. I'm hoping that it'll be inspirational. After that, that's a great piece of trivia. That's to know that that it helped him to persevere. Let's hear this song, world famous in my hometown. Sitting in a daydream. Is it just a daydream, or is it real? I need to get out of this place. I need to stretch my wings. Don't want to be a disgrace, but I want to mean more than anything. I need to get out where they see me. I need to go off to a big city. What's this car coming at me, crashing my world down? World famous, never be world famous. Wanna be world famous in my hometown.
My hometown. I've been driving around, kind of carelessly, I must admit, but no one can see. I care about my future, and I've been thinking about where I'm gonna go. I wanna be famous, so I've been daydreaming about it. I lost sight of the road. Oh no, there's a car coming. Oh no, there's a car coming.
Oh no. How do I make my way to LA if I'm laid up, if I'm dying? How do I make my way to Taipei if I'm laid up and crying? Oh, I still want to get around and see my face on a billboard in my hometown. And I want to let some beats down and be world famous. World famous in my hometown. World famous in my hometown.
Famous.
Yeah.
Famous.
Sing it.
Lying here on the hospital bed. All I can think and daydream in my head is how famous I wanna be.
I want to wake up. I want to get out of this place. And if you like me, move to a more famous space. But I'll settle for now. Oh, settle somehow. Oh, I want to bring it down. Be famous in my hometown.
That's it. I've got the beat in my head. I know the lyrics now. I'm gonna be famous in my hometown. That's it.
And sure enough, they did become world famous in their hometown. That song
with an accident.
It all started with, and they say that there are no accidents in life. I would say that one actually was an accident. That were, I mean, we saw the reports and everything, but opportunities arise from that. Yeah.
From everything, and I just can't believe it just came to them after that accident.
Yeah, and I'm very glad that they had a music studio in the hospital, so he was able to go from the hospital bed to the recording, get it laid out, and it became a viral hit. Not because it was a hospital, probably because it was a hospital. We have come to the end of All Request Radio, and as we do every single time, we get together and we say, hey, which song do we want to play no matter what? And this one, this song came up and I was like, yes, that just makes sense to me. Thank you for having said it. It was Basket of Compliments. Now this was it's an ensemble song and it is so uplifting, right? It doesn't matter you can still have a bad day, you can still be in your feelings, but this song just makes you realize you do have support systems, you do have your friends and family there with you, and it also, if you're like me, it makes you want to reach out to those people you haven't heard from in a while and let them know too. basket of compliments. DJ Mos Def, any thoughts on this song?
You know, I just really love it. It's one that I listen to when I'm feeling down because of the affirmations that the singers give. You know, I really just find a lot of joy in listening to them affirm me. I feel like they're talking to me.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. All right, this has been WBIA 99.5 FM, All Request Radio. Thank you very much for having tuned in. Thank you for Highwire for hosting the evening. This is the song. Is it the song? This is it.
If I had a magic mirror like Snow White, I know just the question that I would ask it. Do you think I'm pretty? Do you think I'm beautiful? I wish I could get compliments in a basket. And then to my surprise,
full of compliments. I'm gonna tell you all the ways that you do it right. Everyone is so beautiful. Everyone is so wonderful. You are amazing. Amazing. Take my basket full of compliments and bury it. Watch it bloom.
That was it. It was a quick song. But what you don't know, I mean, you may not have heard it in the recording, but there was actually 17 people singing at various points during that song. I love it. It was subtle, but you definitely felt surrounded by the basket of compliments. This has been the end of this. Let's come out of this facade. I'm going to turn off my DJ voice. No, I'm not. I would love to go around. I would love to. It's just my voice, everyone. I am a velvet painting. I would love to go around and hear what else you got going on in your life, whether it's performing or just something that's given you joy. Could be this weekend, could be something coming up. DJ Ani, or just Ani?
I really was about to go too. I was like, okay. Hey guys, I'm Onyi Okuli. You can catch me on Instagram at Onyi Okuli. I have, and if you're in New York City, if you live in New York City, I have an in-person improv show, Black Magic. That's going to be at the Caveat, July 25th. So get your tickets now. It's July 25th at the Caveat at 10 p.m.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I'll go next. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary C. Parker, and you can find me on my website at marycparker.com. I have a couple of online workshops. So if you're interested in anti-racism and allyship in academia, you should come to my workshop. Or if you want to be just a little bit less racist, you should come to my workshop. And that's happening towards the end of July. All details on marycparker.com.
well, now that we've turned off our radio voices, just kidding. I am excited about August 14th. More details forthcoming, but it's going to be an international day of free Black improv jams in parks, we hope, across the world. We've got a couple people committed to doing this already, and we're going to be sharing more information to try and get more folks and more cities on board. So stay tuned to the Black Improv Alliance Facebook page and website for more info on that.
Camille?
So I am Camilla Camille. You can catch me on Facebook, but if you add me on Facebook, just understand there will be a lot of me debating whether or not my 11-year-old should watch anime and which ones they are. In terms of improv, though, you can catch me on the BIA page with IPC performing. I'm also doing a series of interviews with some super dope improvisers that I'm very excited about. I don't have a date for the second one, but I think it's going to be in like 2 weeks. So I just need to settle on the actual date. And also, there's going to be a queer icon show, and we're going to be talking about James Baldwin. And just a quick lead in, did you know James Baldwin did not like grits? I feel like that's going to come up he did not. Toward the top, he said they were like torture. And I feel weird about it because I love James Baldwin, but I also love grits. So I feel like maybe he didn't have the right people make the grits. But we're going to be talking about that in the queer icon show.
It's okay to like different things.
I don't know. Like James Baldwin is so like who he is, but how could you not like grits? I don't know what's worse, not liking grits at all, or like wanting to put sugar in grits. I don't know.
We can get into it. I am Velvet Duke. You can find me on the velvetduke.com page. And we're getting into it on the chat. So we're going to end this. We'll end it with the BIA theme. Thank you very much for paying attention. We'll see you soon.
Black Improv, better be on your job. Black Improv, ready with the ha ha.